This question says that the vector v has initial position p and terminal point q. We want to write vector v in the form of ai plus bj, that is defined as position vector. First, we want to locate where 4, 5 is, because that's the starting initial point. 4, 5 initial point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So initial point is here. Now, terminal point is negative 5, 1. So negative 5 is here, positive 1 right here. So that will be the ending. Let me write in black color. Ending point is right here. Now we want to find out the position vector. What's the meaning for position vector? Means starts from the origin. So that means if we want to put the initial point on origin, where does this point should end up with? We know it looks like this will be the vector, that's the position vector. But why is that? Well, there are two ways to look at it. Horizontally between P and Q, what's the distance? Here is 5 units. Here is 4 units. So horizontally you have 9 units. Now looks like 9 comes out in this way. And then vertically the difference between P and Q is 4 units. So it looks like it comes out in this way. So it looks like negative 9, negative 4 is correct. You can do it that way. But, if we have a vector OP, position vector, that would be 4, 5. If we have another vector OQ is negative 5, 1, then we know if we do the subtraction for OQ, subtract OP, by the previous rule, we know OP, this ending point for OP, that will be the initial point. LQ minus OP, then the ending point will be Q. So basically, if we do the subtraction, LQ, which is negative 5, 1. So negative 5, 1. Subtract, here is 4 for x, 5, subtract 5. We shall have a negative 9, negative 4. That will be this one. So what's the position factor? Position vector, very easy. Okay, initial here, ending here, we do subtraction. Ending, subtract, initial. Negative 5 minus negative 5, 1, subtract initial 4, 5. So we'll end up this point. Horizontally, we can see that's 9 units. And vertically, we can see 4 units down from the x-axis. If here is x, here is y. And we can also write this form like negative 9i minus 4j. What is I? What is j? I is a unit factor, which is what? 1, 0. Which is the one right here, pointing to the right. J is the vector 0, 1. That's the one right here. Well, if you put negative 9 in front of I, you would do in this way. If you put -4 in front of j, you will do 0, 1. -9 times 1 is -9. -9 times 0 is 0. We do add those two together. And here we do add. -4 times 0 is 0. -4 times 1 is -4. Then eventually add together. That will be -9 plus 0 is -9. 0 plus -4 is -4. So it will end up in this way. So those are two different ways to represent the vector. They are the same. This is a unit vector. You see the length is 1 on the x-axis. This is the unit vector on the y-axis. All right? Okay, so the answer will be right here. This is the one. All right, I'll see you next time.